few weeks we've had a few donations, especially today with a gentleman who's not fussed about being named, so you know who you are, and thank you very much, sir, for your very kind donation. But one donation, which wasn't from this gentleman, was from a guy at work, and you can't exactly escape it because it's back here. It says Toshiba TV, which you'll see in the live streams. It's going to replace the CRT so we can get Commodore 64 live shows without all the issues we've been having before. This TV does have a problem. It takes 15 to 20 minutes to fire up, which we believe is one of the mains caps. So we're going to get that replaced and see if it fixes. It will start up and it works fine when it's going. It's like a teenager. It takes a long time to get going. So I have to move my kit here, reposition the camera, and we'll look at some of the various things that have been donated. Okay, the first thing, and this is the reason you got in touch with me originally, is this. Now, my Commodore C64 bread bin has developed an issue with the audio and sound. Audio and sound. The audio and video. Let's get this straight. Wait. The audio and video not working correctly, and it's not talking to the SD card thing. So, he came up with the theory that my motherboard had problems with some of the chips over here. So, what he's actually done is built it a new motherboard. He's taken an old motherboard, tested it, populated it with new chips, and tested it, and it's all working apparently. All it needs is a SID chip, which are quite pricey at the moment. So there is apparently an alternative one available, Swan something. It's about £15 on eBay, so we're going to get one of them, and then I shall do a video of this being installed. And we are so grateful for him for doing this. This is amazing because it's taken him quite a while, and it's something I could never have done because I just don't have the skills. So until that chip arrives, it's going to live in its bag. Now, along the same vein, I'm still around, while we're on the Commodore 64, he has provided, because I had them lying around, not one, time again, I'm out the bag, can't you? Not two, three spare keyboards. That one has a key missing, but yeah, 3 Commodore 64 keyboards, and yet another motherboard. The working state of this, I do not know. This is not tested as far as I'm aware. But yeah, MQD14. There we go. So 3 keyboards and another motherboard. So yeah, very much appreciated. They will go into use, or other people can use them for their computers if they do have keyboard issues or motherboard issue. So yes, thank you very much. Right, I'll just tidy these away. Okay, I'm going to start small, work our way up to the big stuff. I'm going to put that away. Hello. So first of all, we have 2 Raspberry Pi cases. Now they are for the 3, 2 and B+. I think mine's an original B, I'm not sure. So we're going to see if it fits anyway. NES Pi case. I like that. It's good. I hope it does fit because it'll be really good in there. That's the Pi is something I've not used in a long time, so might inspire me to use it again. Things have changed very much since I did my Pi tutorial back near the beginning of the channel. And we've also got this one as well, which if that doesn't fit, looking at it, this might fit instead. So yes, thank you very much. I shall go get the next things. Right, there are various little computer things, but one of the star attractions is shrink. Where is it? I did see it earlier. This stuff might be stopping me from seeing it, but this is an AMD Phenom 2. If anybody's got an idea of a build I could perhaps do with this. I've never actually, to be honest, I've never heard of these before. I think it was 2008 when I had a look at it. There we go. 2008 AMD. So yeah, an AMD Phenom chip. One that got past me because I've never heard of that. And something that will come in use when we get back to having guests on our shows. We have 1, 2 NES USB. Nice. And a SNES type USB. I've got one of them, but it was nice to have another one. Right, we'll get the next things. Well, you can see that my freshly washed table is drying, can't you? That's quite obvious now. Oh well. So, we've got this, what looks like a clone sort of Star Wars set. The Star Series number 3813. X-Wing. I shall see if I can find somebody who's into Lego. And they can have that one. That will go into use. And we have an incredibly rare, an incredibly valuable, probably not, Transformers watch. Wow, look at that. Look at the cheapness. Wow. But people collect these things. But I'm going to stick it on the wall. Yes. Might even take it out and wear it one day. I don't know what year these are from. That's quite an old label. Made in China. Transformers 2007. Wow. 2007. I'd have thought these were earlier. Like 90s, 80s or something. 2007. Wow. I'd have thought. Okay. Well, that's quite a nice little thing, isn't it? Just stick on the wall with the other sort of things similar. Now, something next that I got unnaturally excited about. And that is... oh yeah. Tandy 40 hi-fi stereo headphone. And I've got a thing for old headphones. I don't know why. But yeah, these are from the 70s. I don't know what year these were sold, but originally this model's from the 70s. So these are some nice retro headphones. At the moment, there we go. Here they are. Don't drop them on the floor because they'll go through the floor. Because they are built like the proverbial poo house. Tandy 40. Realistic. Oh yeah. So, yes, these are quite heavy. At the moment, see the cable is definitely showing its age. Because these were tight originally. Tight curls. They're not anymore. Very loose. Now, being a 70s thing, comes with this thing. Big jack. Now, I have a converter, but it's mono, my converter, so that's a pain. I'm going to have to find one that's stereo. I don't have one as far as I know. May have one hidden away. But, yes. There you go. Oh. Old headphones. Yes, I know. I am bloody weird. But, you know, it's with it being Tandy as well. A long dead brand. So, yeah, a bit of history there. You just keep them in the box and bring them out now and again. Now, it is something that I have plenty of, but not like this. This is the last thing to be shown tonight, I do believe. I shall reposition this camera a bit because it's not quite high enough. Right, here you are. Now, this is a realistic stereo disco mixer. Now, realistic is one of your sort of, what shall I say, electrical shop brands. So they were built by other people on their behalf, usually. Mixes 4 stereo inputs, twin UV meters, all that good stuff. I shall do a full review of this at some time. Requires 4 AA batteries, not included. Excellent, because I don't want 4 batteries in their originals. That will be good. See, custom manufactured in Korea for Intan UK. So, yeah, they're basically higher brand models, sort of rebadged. And in here, this is where it starts to show its age. I'm not sure the age of these. I'm going to look them up more. But I think we're talking early 80s. Late 70s, early 80s perhaps. Because, there we go. You can run this thing on battery, and it is a stereo disco mixer. Yeah, Disco Shoe's got his groove on. Right, yes, so, And if we look at the inputs at the back, look at that. Output, tape, and phono. So you could get one of these, put your batteries in. Quality door, by the way. Look at that, metal. Don't think there's anything there because it would have busted out by now and be ailing all over the place. Yeah. So, yeah. So you can put your batteries in there, take this, and be a portable DJ. Disco DJ. So you've got the owner's manual, which we'll look at when we do a review of this. So that's that. Now, I've got one more thing to show you before we conclude this video. And that's the last donation. This is going to be interesting. Now, for the last part of the donations, we have to go to a different part of the house. And this is the stairs, because we have a Boba Fett who's there. But we don't just have a Boba Fett. We have an entire army of 12-inch, I think these are 12-inch, aren't they? 12-inch figures. We've got Bobo. We got this guy here. A stormtrooper. One of these stormtroopers with a backpack and little dress thing. We have Vader. Hello, Vader. A black stormtrooper. And two more stormtroopers. One's New Republic and one is Empire. So, yeah. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. So, I have a friend who's come up with an idea of something we can do with these. It'll be quite entertaining. And this is the only place I could think to put them, is on the stairs. Guarding, when we get to the top of the stairs, the putty cat. Hello. Don't meow. Hello. Usually meows at you when you do that, but not today. Doesn't do it for public. But there we go. So yeah, that's the stormtroopers and stuff. The 12-inch figures. So put them on the stairs. That's an unusual place. Ah, kitty kisses. There we go. Right, so that's the end of today's donation video. And thank you very much to Rob from work for donating this. And the other gentleman for donating the other stuff. You may notice there's some stuff you may not be familiar with in front of me. We do discuss these in the live shows, and they will get their own videos at some point. But yes, we're going to get the repair video for this, hopefully, get this fixed, and the repair video for the Commodore 64s, and reviews for some of the other bits of stuff. So other than that, if you like the video, then please press like, and consider subscribing, hit that notification bell. You can join us on Facebook and Twitter, and yeah, it just remains for me to say thank you very much.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.